there, this is Live Prepper here. Welcome to a Prepper Cooking episode. And what we're making is bean and potato fried cakes. And it's a real simple recipe, really easy. Now, in a situation here, there's no way, no nothing in this. So what I'm doing is here, I'm adding some instant potatoes in here. And it depends on how much you want to make on a certain situation here. And what I'm going to add for protein is some black beans. So what you really, depends if you're cooking a large amount, 2 cups of instant potatoes to about 1 cup of beans of your choice. Black beans is this. You can use pinto beans, you can use whatever type of beans you want to use. It's up to you. It's really a basic overall choice on it. If you want to add more beans, you can. Now, the thing is, what I'm doing instant potatoes with is for a simple reason. Is say your cabinet is full of instant potatoes in a situation. I'm going to go ahead and add water. I'm not adding milk or anything to this, just plain water. And there's a reason for this. And you'll see. I got so much frying up right now. Got a little bit thin. You want to have it a little bit thin for a reason. Because we're going to add our spices and our flour in it. You want to add a little bit more instant potatoes to it. Depends on how many people you're frying for. You can make this last you for all day long. For a bit. Like you notice, I've not heated up the instant potatoes at all. They're cold. I'm just using room temperature, and I'm trying to kill myself over here with my knife. So, let's pick that knife up, get it off the floor. There we go. Now, thing is with potato cakes are real easy to make, real simple. And I need to flip these over so they can be ready to take out here shortly. Well, those two got stuck together, so we'll just flip them both over. It's great for people who don't eat meat. And in a situation where, money's tight, can't get to stores, whatever, maybe you're out of meat, you want a cheap, simple meal, maybe you're a prepper, a non-prepper, whatever it is. You're trying to eat better. You're trying to survive off of what you got. It don't matter, whatever reason it is. This is really a quite simple and easy overall recipe. So, and the next step is adding your spices. Whatever you like. Now, I got garlic and herb here, and this is what I'm putting into it. So, you can put pepper, you can put salt in it, you can put onions, onion powder in it, little chili powder, whatever you like personally is to your basic overall taste buds. Now, I'm going to add a little bit more from my own personal taste, I guess. And then I'm going to add just a little bit more water in here because I am going to add flour to it. If you are a person who harvests your own clovers and you can grind up clovers and substitute your flour with 25% of the clovers. You can substitute your flour with 25% of goldenrod flour ground up, 25% of curly dot can be replaced in the flour situation. Whichever you choose to do. Now, I just like to take and add a good overall heaping teaspoon at a time and start mixing it into it. Now, what I did on these, I probably should have added more flour into them. I didn't add as much as I should have. I should have made it a little bit more floury, more thicker, and I didn't. So, you just want to mix it up. And the great thing about this here, once you're done with these, if you want to, you can turn around and add a syrup on top of them, or homemade sugar water if you want to. You can add other vegetables on top of them. If you want some diced up tomatoes or some maybe some gravy on top of it. Whatever you want to add on these is just really a great choice on this here. Now I'm leaving a couple of these in for the cheap cooking. Now, you want it fairly thick. You can, if you want to, you can fix this thick enough where you can roll it out and cut it with a biscuit cutter if you want to do it that thick. Or you can just do the grop technique as what I'm doing. Now, I put like 3 spoonfuls in there. It's pretty thick right now. See, that's just, like I say, you can see here, it's a good thickness to it. And that's basically what I'm doing is I'm going to drop it down into the hot grease here, into my skillet. I'm going to have one more good heaping teaspoon of tablespoon of here. So basically what you want to do basically is 2 cups of instant potatoes or mashed potatoes, whichever one you choose to do, and 1 cup of your beans of choice. Black beans has a lot of protein and things in that in it. And then you're going to add your spices and seasonings or whatever it is you personally like. If you don't like a lot of salt, then you just don't do a lot of salt. So that is your choice on that situation. Now, the reason you put the beans in it is, of course, like I said, to get the overall protein. Now, those two are going to have to cook a little bit longer. Something else, sunflower oil does not get cold like olive oil does. You know, olive oil gets in a solid form. If you do buy a lot of olive oil, I would recommend try to put them in a something. See here, this is solidified here. Yeah, I have some here. It's not. But I put quite a generous portion of oil in here so it will fry it up. And then you're going to simply take it, scoop it in there, and you're going to let that one side get really good and brown before you flip it over, and then you're going to simply press it down, and that's all you do. Huh? I'm doing a video. So, I'll make it easy up for work for me. This here's what it is. Just simple, real easy beans and potato fried cakes. Delicious. Real simple recipe. 2 cups of instant potatoes, a cup of beans, put your water in it, your spices in it, your flour in it, fry them up. So this is a live prayer for. I want you to be safe, be happy. Bless you all.